I'm ready. I'm ready.
アニエさん
Ooh.
どうしてあんな
Oh shit.
おばあちゃんのことだって気にはなるけど宇宙計画の真実についても到底捨ておくわけにはいきませんね。この先を君たちが知ること、それはすごく意味があることだと思うよ。
Like a bum ass
たとえお兄ちゃんが待
teammates.
ち受けていよ
I'm
うと
trying to do some hard-boiled shit
きっと
by
ア
walking
ニエスのためにも
super
なるはず
slow
よ。
during the dialogue.
独断専行
Look
は
at the doors opening.
全部片付いた
You
後
got,
で所
you
長が
got,
きっちり締めて
you
や
got
る。
these three bum asses
そうだ
just
な。まずは保護者と話をつけてからだ。
ここから先はもう引き返せまい。
they're yapping a lot.
万全
Damn.
の準備を整えて進むぞ。
Yes sir, yes sir. Yeah, the dialogues. There was something I wanted to yap about, but I completely forgot what exactly I wanted to yap about. Oh, probably about the shit that happened last episode. Damn. I wish we had a small break to talk about it, but no, we don't have the time.
アニエさん
Agnes,
どうしてあんな
why would you do such a thing?
おばあちゃんのことだって気にはなるけど
I'm curious about Grandma, but
宇宙計画の真実についても到底捨ておくわけにはいきませんね。
the truth about the space program is also unclear. We can't just leave it there. To go after Agnes, perhaps?
この先を君たちが知ること、それはすごく意味があることだと思うよ。
I did not understand. What awaits you there has a big meaning. Probably for something you know about, or the things that are concerning you. It's very meaningful.
はい。たとえお兄ちゃんが待ち受けていようと。
Yes, even if my brother is waiting for us.
そうね。きっとアニエスのためにもなるはずよ。
You're right. And I'm sure it'll be for Agnes' sake too.
ま、独断専行は全部片付いた後で所長がきっちり締めてやれ。
Okay, bro said, well, after all the arbitrary actions are settled, the director should just shut it down properly. What does that mean?
そうだな。まずは保護者と話をつけてからだ。
Yeah, you're right. But first, we're gonna discuss it with the Guardians.
ここから先はもう引き返せまい。万全の準備を整えて進むぞ。
There is no turning back from here on out. Let's go ahead and be fully prepared. Really?
ここらで一区切りだな。
There's no way this is like the point of no return already. Nah, what is it? No, actually. Whoa! Crisis Management Control Center, Central Section, Central Core. 14 minutes before the launch. And
来たか。アークライド解決事務所の諸君。
we only spent 1 minute going from all the way there, what was it called? The restroom to here? Sure. So you have come, members of the Arkwright Solutions Office. Solutions Office, right? Yeah.
しかし剣の乙女に白金の剣聖、元子猫に元獅子殿まで揃うとは。
However, to think that even the Sword Maiden, the Silver Princess, the former Kitty, and even the former Sir Lion are gathered here.
ハーキュリーズやミラベルたちを突破し、ここまでたどり着いたのも当然か。
It's only natural that they've come to the point where they can break through the people we've sent. So basically Hercules and Mirabelle. Bums. Whoa, chill.
ええ。お招きに預かり参上しましたよ。
Yeah, we came just as you wanted us to.
うちのバイト助手の事情も含めて。
Yeah, I think you're gonna tell us everything including the circumstances of my part-time assistant.
大統領、あんたのご大層な計画のすべてを
Oh, that
さ
got,
らけ出してもらうためにな。
oh, that went hard. Bro, you want to translate? Please? Mr. President, I'm gonna get you to expose the whole truth about your grandiose plans. And you're gonna load. That's the first thing you're gonna do. You're gonna show us on, yes? Please? Pretty please? You're gonna show us the other routes,
い
maybe?
よいよ発車まで15分を切ったみたいです。ここから先は見逃し厳禁ですよ。
Translate
ハ
dog!
ルバード国民の皆さん、いいえ、全ゼムリアの視聴者の皆さんも、どうかこの歴史的偉業をぜひともその目で見届けてください。
I don't wanna translate that in editing. No, stop! Oh. Oh. It's on, yes. Tryon Tower, of course.
確かにあれは。それにドミニクさんも。
Yeah, it is. And with her, was it Dominic?
こんなタイミングでタワーに？第一、今日は閉鎖されてるはずじゃ。
Hmm. Going to the tower at a time like this? I mean, in the first place, it should be
で
closed.
きれば夢には展望台で打ち明けたかったんだが。
I would have liked to confess, to tell the truth to Yumi at the observatory up there at the top of the tower, if possible. Run, 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 run!
ママ、おじさんも。
Mama and Uncle too.
そうね。せっかくだから声をかけてみんなで見ましょうか。
Oh. Oh, nah. Yeah, since we're here, we're all here, let's go out to them and watch it together, okay? Yeah.
待ってくれ。せっかくの打ち上げを見逃しちゃうぞ。
だから急がないと。アニエスちゃんの誕生日なんだから。
Can you translate, man? I was not expecting Yumi to get involved, but I hope nothing happens to
最
them.
終シークエンスを開始します。プロメテウス4全機能オールグリーン。
第1から第8までの全サブハッチおよびアンサラーをスタンバイしました。
Ooh.
了解した。
Oh, Hermie.
エミリア・ハーリング少佐、カウントダウン前まで通信を切る。女神の加護。
女神の加護、共和国に栄光。
そしてゼムリアには希望を。行ってくるわね、パパ。みんなも。
だから
Damn.
パパはまあいい。行ってきなさい、エミリー。
Aww.
ここでゼク宇宙軍基地からほど近い温泉郷ロンライからの映像です。
ご覧の通り、この歴史的偉業を一目見ようと訪れた方々が。
I
歴
already
史的偉業か。
dread.
本当にそうであればどれだけ気が楽だったことやら。
Ooh. I already dread editing that episode. I'll be honest, the last episode, I might just retire because of that episode, dog. There were like, what, 10 to 15 minutes of cutscenes, and doing the stuff that is really tiring. A historic achievement, they say. If only that were true. How much easier thing would be? How much comfortable it would have been.
人が宇宙にたどり着くのが
Would have been.
大陸史上初なのは間違いない。
It would have made things easier if it was. It's undeniable that humankind's arrival in space is a first in the history of the continent.
ですが、それが霞んでしまうほどの決定的な事情があるんですね。
Huh. There's a crucial reason that overshadows even that, isn't there? Yeah. What, Melchior
そんな連中まで借り出して備えちまうくらいにはな。
It's gotten to the point where even these guys are mobilizing. Is that what? Is it really worth sending out those kinds of people to prepare. Okay, he's probably talking about, again, the remnants, I think.
ご挨拶だね。
What the fuck is that? I don't... What? Huh? When I heard the laugh, I felt like it was motherfucking Mario Bell. Miss how much? Fourth or third Anguis? Forgot.
まあ無理もあるまい。
The fuck are these guys? So, huh? New remnants? You got me fucked up, Malcolm. You got me. Misclicked. I misclicked. I misclicked. I misclicked. I shut down the PS4. This is a Hall theme clip already. Oh my god. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're back. So yeah, we've gotten to the point where, yeah, getting these people involved. I don't even know what how I'm supposed to translate that.
ご挨拶だね。
What a greeting!
まあ無理もあるまい。
It's not impossible. I don't know what he means by that. But Alexander and Viola. MK Security Department Viola. An MK Company Security Division member Alexander. I have a question though. How exactly does this work? Because, see? I am not on the same PS4 as I was like a few years ago, like even just last year. So I don't have my saves from the last two games, or from Kuro 1 at least. And in this game did not ask for a save carryover at the start. So I found very interesting. Because in the first game they gave you the choice to kill them or not. If I remember correctly, I killed Viola. I really love Viola, by the way. I mean, she's whatever most of the game, right? It's not that she doesn't do much. She's not very impressive, and she doesn't have much time to develop as a character. But the only time she did, I think it was the final battle with her. I really liked her story. The fact that she was jealous, she did all that because she was jealous. I thought it was pretty tough. I liked it. I chose to kill her because there was absolutely no coming back from her situation. Alexander, on the other hand, I chose to let him live. As I mean, he was living something pretty pathetic, even though like he was an empty shell. He showed literally no emotions. I think that giving him what he wanted was the wrong choice, so I let him live. How exactly is Viola alive then? How exactly is Olympia dead? Because again, you have the choice. Now, I don't remember exactly what I did with Viola, but... not Viola, Olympia. But, either way, the game is not supposed to know my choices, because it did not ask for my save data. Even then, I wouldn't have it. It's so weird. Is that the canon? Or at least the default? Either that, or they're playing it with like the shenanigans of the Genesis and shit. Anyway, Juju. What do you mean by that?
どちらもオラシオンで生き延びたとはいえ、当局に囚われたはずだが。
Oh, interesting. Here he says, although they have both survived the ordeal in Horacion. They should have been detained by the police, the authorities.
なんてことはない。大統領府と MK の間で私たちの処遇をめぐって取引したのさ。
It's nothing. Just had a deal with the president and MK.
その結果、私らは MK 預かりとなった。
And as a result, we were taken care of. Not really taken care of, but it was apparently taken care of by MK. They welcomed us.
生き恥と思わぬでもなかったが、こちらに一切の拒否権は認められなくてな。
Well, I wasn't entirely without shame. I think. I had absolutely no right of refusal.
すべてはレーバテイン計画の成功率を 0.03% を上げる。そのための特例というわけだ。
Oh my god! It's a special exception to raise the success rate of the Laevatein project by 0.3%.
そういうことかよ。
Really, huh?
実質終身刑に近いような懲役を帳消しにしてですか。
Was canceling his sentence, their imprisonment, essential to what? Oh no, are you saying that they wiped a prison sentence that's equal to a life sentence?
そこまでするの、お兄ちゃんたちは。
You would go that far, Big Bro and everyone else.
戦士の物差しで測るな、フェリーだ。
Oh, don't judge by a warrior's standards, Farida.
この回転の時、しかるべき駒を安全保障上の理由で揃えたに過ぎ。
At this moment of change, we have merely assembled the necessary pieces for reasons of national security.
なお、ジェラール・ダンテスおよびメルキオルよりマシと判断しての特例だ。
Huh. This is a special case that is considered better than I think asking help of Gerard and Melchior. Yeah, furthermore, this is an exception that we deemed better than Gerard, Dantes, and Melchior.
ちなみに双方とも反逆逃亡時のための保険と合わせて運用してもらっている。
Incidentally, both sides are operating it in conjunction with insurance, the rebellion and escape. What? What insurance are you actually talking about? Because the insurance is the remnants. Does that mean you're actually in leagues with Hamilton and Co? Of course.
遠隔起爆できる首輪型の自爆装置。
That was a mouthful. Color-shaped suicide detonators, or suicide bombs. Explosive colors, yes. That can be detonated remotely.
そんなものまで開発しているんですか。
So you're even developing something like that now?
ま、そのくらい仕方ないんじゃない？どちらも必要なさそうな目はしてるけど。
That's unavoidable, isn't it? You can see it in their eyes that they don't need to, even.
買いかぶってくれるな。
What? Don't overestimate me?
こちとら拒否権もないんでね。黙ってるから存分に話したらどうだい？
No right to refuse, so... What the hell?
納得したわけじゃねえが。
I don't agree with you guys, but...
確かに他に優先すべき話題はあるわね。
Certainly, there are other topics that should take priority.
レーバテイン計画とやら改めて教えてもらいましょうか。大統領閣下。
That Laevatein project thingy. Could you explain it to us, Mr. President? Alright, before we get on with the explanation, I want to talk about Almata. As of right now, we're only missing one member, Gerard. So far, there are 3 members of Almata in the remnants, and 2 here. You're gonna bring back Gerard too? Please? Pretty please?
無論だ。そのために呼んだのだからな。
Of course, this is why I called you.
8つのゲネシスによる時間の猶予もある。疑問があれば一通りは答えよう。
Oh, of course. Of course, it's only been a minute from the safe room to here. Because time is slowed. I forgot about that. I'll answer any of your questions thanks to the grace period given by the 8 Genesis.
まず、私は大層な人間ではない。
Ooh. To start, I am not a particularly important person. Interesting. So is he going to be like Grimwood? Yeah, Grimwood from Azure.
かのシーナ・ディルクやエプスタイン博士、そしてラトーやハミルトン博士。
Not like Sheena Dirk, Professor Epstein, or even Professor Latoya Hamilton.
私の妻ソフィーや母リリアに比べると取るに足りない軍人上がりの政治家だ。
Compared to my wife Sophie and my mother-in-law Lilia, I am just a trifling politician, a mere military man.
それでも知り得た者の使命として共和国民のみならずゼムリア人として。
Even so, as a duty to those who know, not only as a Republican, but also as a Zemurian.
夫として息子として何よりも一人の父親として。
As a husband, as a stepson, and above all, as a father.
世界を閉じ込める時のゆりかごを
Ooh,
このまま放置することはできなかった。
that's a new term. Toki no Yurikago. The cradle of time that imprisons the world could not be left alone like this. I want to talk about something. It's not a spoiler. Or at least, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I suppose, but I don't know anything about it. In the last video, the deciphered data by Novartis, it said something like Grand Archive Cycle 19998. I translated it as cycle, but apparently it's term. Falcom recently tweeted something about, is it a concert? Or something else? I don't remember exactly, but it was an image with 19999, meaning that it has cycled once more, that the previous term has finished. What could this mean? This is for, again, a concert. That was the name of the concert, or the event at least, like 19999, Zemuria, let's say a music concert, some bullshit like that. And I'm very interested in what this is.
世界を閉じ込める
That imprisons the world?
時のゆりかご
The cradle of time?
やはり
As I thought. Yes, sorry. I just uploaded basically the last video. And at some point, Elgard says something like the latter tome or the latter chapter of the Bible, like the equivalent of their Bible. I forgot to translate it, but it's something we don't know about. Basically, it's the equivalent of the book of Ezer, but as if we didn't know what chapter exactly it was. We have absolutely no information about it, I think. But yeah, I just forgot to edit it, and yeah.
ここ数日、水面下で起きていたレムナントおよび異因小線の存在。
Ooh, the existence of residual waves and factor contamination which have been occurring under the surface for the past few days. Oh, it says residue is remnants, I'm pretty sure. And then E-factor contamination.
あれらはゆりかごが破壊される可能性に反応して現れた揺らぎと思っていい。
Sorry, you just don't want to translate. You can think of those as fluctuations that appear in response to the possibility of the Cradle breaking?
いわば過去と未来からの揺れ戻し。まあ計画そのものに干渉はできないだろうが。
What the hell? In other words, it is a friction, so to speak, from the past and the future. Well, although they probably can't interfere with the plan itself.
何を言ってやがる。
What the hell are we talking about right now?
アンカービルに現れた使徒、メルキオルが言ってたという。
The apostle that appeared in Anchorville. The thing that Melchior was talking about.
このゼムリアはある意味において守られているか。
滅びというエントロピーから大崩壊のようなカタストロフィーから、それを可能にしてきたセキュリティ、いやセーフティーが存在するのさ。封じられた空よりも消えてしまった幻よりも、
I remember.
炎と大地から連成された鋼よりも絶対的なセーフティーという意味で。
I know, it just happened less than 10 hours
それを
ago.
良しとしなかった者がいる。この国の大統領、ロイ・グラムハートさ。彼の計画は正直よくできてるらしいよ。結社の長もお手並み拝見みたいだからね。
やれやれ。テロリスト以上の下道に評価されるというのも複雑だが。
Well, to be praised by something more wicked than terrorists is complicated.
あれから3年か。時の経つのは早い。
It's been 3 years since then. Time flies. When did Mama die? It was not 3 years ago, right?
レーバテイン計画は3年前の大統領選でグラムハート閣下が当選した直後からスタートした。
The Laevatein project has started immediately after President Minister actually. Anyway, Sir Gramheart was elected president 3 years ago.
その主目的を一言で言うと、ゼムリア世界の未来を閉ざす存在の破壊だ。
Okay, in short, its main objective is the destruction of that which would seal the future of Zemuria. So basically, destroy what would destroy Zemuria.
折しも帝国によるヨルムンガント戦役開始の1ヶ月前。
Oh, it was just a month before the Jormungandr War began with the
ハーリング
Empire.
空軍大将および CID の極秘メンバーにのみ打診されたその計画は、
The plan, which was only proposed to General Harding and top secret members of the CID.
当初半信半疑以下に受け止められていたが、大戦の裏側で密かに準備と調査が進められた。
Initially, it was met with skepticism, even disbelief. But preparations and investigations were secretly carried out behind the scenes of the war.
そして理科大学によって巧妙に偽装された宇宙空間の真実に MK 方面の機密情報。
Ooh. And the truth about outer space, cleverly disguised by the University of Science, classified information from the MK
教
side.
会や結社、それ以外の情報からも閣下の仮説についての裏付けが進んでいく。
Oh, support for the president's hypothesis continued to grow based on information from the church, the society, and other sources.
その仮説とは、偽りの宇宙空間に女神の至宝の一つが存在すること。
Interesting, we're gonna talk about Dipterion. The hypothesis is that one of the goddess's treasure exists in a false outer space. Oh. Yes, that one of the goddess's treasure exists in outer space is false.
ゼムリアという世界を封鎖し、そこに住む人々の思考誘導も行っていること。
What the fuck? Wait, my brain just connected to the internet. This treasure is the one that blocks off the world of Zemuria, I think from to the outside, blocks it to or from the outside. From the outside. From the outside. It also guides the thoughts of the people who live here. Yes, this treasure seals off the world of Zemuria and also guides the thoughts of the people who live here. And
何らかの基準で世界の評価を行い
Ooh, the Genesis?
1200年周期の巻き戻しを実行することだ。
Oh, brother. It involves evaluating, judging the world, using standards, and performing a 1200 years cycle. Rewind. Interesting. So did the Great Collapse actually exist? If I remember correctly, the Great Collapse is what ruined the society, the population, let's say the society of ancient Zemuria. And I think this is where they started counting the current calendar, I think, I'm not sure. And so, and that means that this Septerion, as Melchior said, is way above the others. I was about to say it's because it's one related to a higher element, but no. We got Boreal before, and I don't think it was on that level. Wow. So does that mean that this Grand Archive 19998 is the number of resets? 1200 years resets? But then again, where and how does reset come from? Because again, reset in the Frontier Memento event, it looked like she was in a civilization was the word I wanted before. That was core medieval. But at the same time, it said 1259, and it had super high-tech technology from the future. So how does that work? Yeah, no one is... that was so good. Usually, when our characters are surprised, they get exclamation points. Exclamation point. This time they did not, because that shit is unbelievable. Oh, you're fucking with us. What's your basis? You're actually doubting. Yeah, exactly. Wow.
でも、教会にしても結社にしても、それ以外も、それが起きる前提で。
Whether it's from the church or the society or anyone else, isn't it based on the assumption that it will happen?
ええ、教会の終わりに結社の永劫回帰、そして剣仙が言ってた回転だったかしら。
Yes, I think it was the end of the church and the eternal recurrence plan of the society. And even the change that the Sword Hermit talked about.
真偽はともかく、どれも同じことを指しているのは間違いなさそうだね。
Regardless of whether it's true or false, it's certainly true that they all refer to the same thing.
ってあなた、イカルガとして協力してたなら、そのあたりも聞いてたんじゃないの？
And you, if you were cooperating as a member of Ikaruga, shouldn't you have heard about that?
言っただろ？私たちも計画の一部しか知らされていないってね。
I told you, we were only informed about a part of the plan.
イカルガはイカルガで回転の伝承があって、それへの対処として契約を結んだだけだよ。
What the hell? Okay, apparently Ikaruga has a legend about this change, and they made a contract as a way to deal with it.
そこが確信についてご存知の君たちとの違いなんじゃないかな。
I don't get it. Ooh.
さすがだな。
As expected.
いい加減レベル褒めはやめたらどうだい GM?
That's true. Why don't you stop being such a scaredy cat and show yourself, Mr. GM?
やれやれ、そこはオブザーバーと言ってほしいところだが。
Does he actually have the same voice as motherfucking Maxim? That's so funny. Oh dear, I wish you'd call me an observer. I'd rather you call me an observer. Where is he?
ソンダイク GM
Thorndike GM.
お疲れ様だ。
Or GM
トワイニング
Thorndike.
SC。気にせず出向業務を続けて構わない。
Thank you for your hard work, Twining SC. And you can continue without worry.
さて、補足させてもらうと、確かに MK は以前から把握、推測していた。
Oh my god. Now, let me add that. What? Now, let me add that. It's true that, man. It's true that. It is true that MK has been grasping and guessing for a while.
時の手法によって引き起こされる
Ooh.
時空間の巻き戻し、グランドリセット。
The first thing he said, Toki no Shiho, the treasure of time, the Septerion of time. Yes, the Septerion of time causes a grand reset. Yes, we've heard that before. Who was it that said that? Was it Hamilton? In Kevin's route? I forgot. Yes, the Septerion of time triggers a grand reset that rewinds space-time.
種を明かすと、危機管理 AI ももともとはそれを阻止するべく生み出されたものでね。
To tell you the truth, the crisis management AI was originally created to prevent that as well.
だが、リベール、クロスベル、エレボニア。
However, Laberl, Crossbell,
そして
Irribonia,
バベル事件などを経て、その可能性は加速度的に上昇していった。
and through events like the Babel incident, that possibility accelerated dramatically. Damn, what did Ishmael Green know?
なお、帝国とのヨルムンガンド戦役では、
Sick,
その
sick,
可能性は一時的に下がったようでね。
sick. CG. Oh. However, during the Jormungandr War against the Empire, it seems that that possibility temporarily decreased. Why? How? The normal ending?
鋼によるゼムリアの支配と人の霊族。
Oh. Whoa. World domination and the enslavement of humanity by the Septerion of Steel.
皮肉にもそのことがグランドリセットと呼ばれる巻き戻しをする判断の猶予につながったらしい。
Oh. Interesting. Ironically, this seems to have led to a grace period for the decision to rewind the world, known as the Grand Reset. Oh.
ちなみに教会と結社がその可能性に独自に動いていたのは先ほど指摘された通りだが。
By the way, as you pointed out earlier, the church and the society are independently moving towards the possibility or pursuing.
ある意味、彼ら以上に備え、具体的に行動していた面々が存在する。
In a sense that there are people who have been prepared more specifically than who? Us?
ゲネシスを作り、動力文明を生み出したクロード・エプスタイン博士。
Okay, maybe the someone that was more prepared was Epstein. Professor Claude Epstein, who created the Genesis and gave birth to the orbital-powered civilization.
彼の弟子でゲネシスの優れた代用品を作り上げた ラトーヤ・ハミルトン博士
And Professor Latoya Hamilton, his disciple, who created an excellent substitute for the Genesis.
そして初代グリムキャッツであるドミニク女子にリリア・エプスタイン改めリリア・クローデル
Huh. And Miss Dominic, the first generation Grimcats, as well as Lilia Epstein, or rather, Lilia Claudio. Lilia. So, we haven't seen her. This is what confused me at the end of last episode with the Memento event. I was like, who's Sophie? Who's Lilia? No, that's Sheena behind. You're just baiting us. I don't understand. Shit. Yes, so Lilia Epstein was then renamed Lilia Claudio.
閣下の亡き奥方であるソフィーさんにアニエス・グラムハート城もそうなるのかな
I don't think you can say that. I do not think you can. I wonder if Miss Agnes, the daughter of President Gramheart, will also suffer the same fate as the president's late wife, Sophie. Oh, wait.
閣下の亡き奥方であるソフィーさんにアニエス・グラムハート城もそうなるのかな
Rose said Agnes Gramheart. Well, Miss Agnes Gramheart suffered the same fate as the president's late wife, Sophie. What the fuck? Alright. So, we got Epstein, Hamilton, Dominic. The little girl next to Dominic should be Lilia. Then we got Agnes on her right, and then Sophie again on her right. Then the person behind, it should be Sheena, right? But he hasn't talked about her yet.
補足説明ありがとう。だがもう十分だ。
Thank you for the additional information, but that should be enough.
これは失礼。
Yeah, he
少
didn't
々
take
出
that
しゃばり
very
すぎ
well.
たようです。
I apologize for that. It seemed a bit rude of me.
教会にしても結社にしても、エプスタイン博士やハミルトン博士にしても、
Whether it's the church, society, Professor Epstein, or even Professor Hamilton.
それらの備えはあらゆる意味での割り切りを含んでいることが分かっている。
What? These preparations involve compromises in all sorts of senses.
だがそれはゼムリア大陸を主導するカルバード共和国の大統領としては相入れない。
However, that is incompatible with the president of the Republic of Calvard, who is leading the Zemuria continent. I mean, in a sense, it's true. He's leading with, like, technology, strength, or rather power. Wow. When you think about it, that guy is really him. He stands at the top of this world.
私はそう結論し、計画を進め、今まさにそれを完了しつつあるというわけだ。
I have reached that conclusion, proceeded with the plan, and am now in the process of completing it.
失礼ながら、当然それは何らかのリスクをはらんでいるのでは？
With all due respect, isn't that inherently running some kind of risk?
当然だ。それを否定するつもりはない。
Of course, and I don't intend to deny that.
目標は現在、共和国の遥か上空の宇宙空間で起動前の休眠状態となっている。
Wait, what the hell? You're gonna attack the Septarion? The target is currently dormant in a space far above the Republic. Hold up. Yes. The target is currently way above Calvart, right? The Republic, yes. In a weird space. And is currently in a dormant state.
破壊にあたり防衛機構の反応は予想されるが、エミリア少佐の機体と能力なら十分に対処可能だ。
What? Regarding its destruction, the defense mechanism is expected to respond. The Major Emilia's mobile suit and abilities should be sufficient to handle it. You're telling me that you sent Emilia to 1v1 the Septarian of Time with her bum-ass discount Gundam, and you're telling me that you built a machine that is supposedly on par with the Divine Knight? What?
そして地上への攻撃についても各飛行艦隊と空挺機構師団で対応できるだろう。
What exactly you're talking about attack on the ground? I mean, I get it, but like, is the Septarian of Time gonna attack both Emilia and Earth? Or Zemuria, I guess? And regarding the grounded attacks, the attack on the ground, the attack on the Earth, each air fleet and airship armored division should be able to deal with it.
No. 共和国以外に被害が及んだ時を考え、各国政府にはすでに極秘の打診を行っている。
That we knew from the talk with Killigan. Furthermore, we have already made confidential inquiries to various governments in anticipation of damage extending beyond the Republic. I have so many questions. Next game is, of course, the arc is not ending in like the last few hours. We're gonna have Zephyr, the Red Constellation, and probably all the other continents on the job, I guess. Are we gonna see them? That's gonna be a lot of characters. And even then, after that, if we successfully defeat the Septarian of Time, does that mean we're gonna go past the boundary? Or like the boundary is gonna disappear, right? The boundary is what is blocking off Zemuria, right? And so that boundary is the Septarian of Time? Again, I'm not sure this is what I make of what they're telling us, but oh boy.
現時点での MK 社の危機管理 AI によれば、共和国、そして全人類側の勝率は7対2。
Wow, according to MK's current crisis management assessment, the Republic and all of humanity have a 7-2 win rate.
計画の成功率7割、失敗率2割。残る1割は判断不能という数値になるな。
Oh my god. The plan has a 70% success rate, a 20% failure rate, and the remaining 10% is indeterminate.
いや、不甲斐ない限りだよ。1割も不確定要素を残してしまうとは。
No, it's utterly inadequate. Leaving a 10% margin of uncertainty is unacceptable.
それこそ、あのメアの協力が得られれば、もう少し正確な数値が出せそうなんだが。
Yes, I remember what I wanted to yap about. When I was editing, I was like, at some point I was typing Spriggan, and I'm like, isn't Spriggan the term for the King of Fairies? I think I remember that from FGO, Fate Grand Order. You got a character called Oberon, right? He's the King of Fairies. And I think that at some point he was called Spriggan. I'm not sure. Because the wife of the King of Fairies is Titania. Right? Titania. Is Titania the name or the title? I think it's the title. Just like Spriggan is the title for the King of Fairies. And Mayor is called the Fairy. What does this mean? What does this mean? If we could get the cooperation of that mayor, I think that we could get a more accurate figure.
あんたにそういう風にあいつのことを語ってほしくねえよ。
I don't want you to talk about her like that.
そ れにしても傲慢な話ですね。
However, that's quite an arrogant statement, isn't it?
ある程度の賞賛はあるとはいえ、全人類の命運をかけるような大博打。
Even though there is a certain degree of probability of success, it's a huge gamble that puts the fate of all humans on the line, of all humanity on the
それ
line.
を一国家の大統領が独断で決めるというのはどうなのでしょうか。
Is it appropriate for a country's president to decide that on their own terms?
どの道猶予は残されていないのだよ。
What? There is no time left anyway.
座視すれば1209年の8月下旬には確実にリセットが起きるようだからね。
Because if we just sit and watch, a reset will surely happen in late August of 1209.
ちょう
What?
ど太陽と月と七曜星の豪のタイミングでもあるようだ。
Hold up, what is conjunction? This? Or you're just gonna align? It seems to be the time of the conjunction of the sun, the moon, and it's the 7 stars. What are the 7? Oh, the planets?
ちょうど
Yeah, I think the 7 stars are the other planets.
クルガの伝承にもあったが、
Oh.
ハミルトン文化でも伝わっているとか。
It was also found in the legends of Kurga, and it was also transmitted to Hamilton's students.
そっか、受け継いだあの歌にあった。
I see. It was in the song that I inherited.
僕やエレネ、ヤンにも出された宿題。グランマはそれを見越して。
Grandma gave homework to Big Sis Erie, Big Bro Yan, and me. Did she foresee all of this?
どうしてあんたがそんなことを知っているのか。
I want to know why you guys know that.
多分
All that.
アニエスのおふくろさんやばあさんあたりが関係してるんだな。
But I guess it's probably related to Anis's mother and grandmother, huh?
ああ、その通りだ。
Yes, exactly.
彼女たちはエプスタイン博士の意思を受け継ぎつつ、ある役目を果たした。
They fulfilled the mission that they inherited from Professor Epstein's will. Yeah, which is why they I think they died early. But how? I mean, it's pretty obvious that when they tell you that Mama and Grandmama died at a young age of like around 40, that something is going on. There's something behind the scenes. But what exactly?
その思いはあまりに尊かったが、
Oh,
とても認められるものではなかった。
thank you. Hello? Yeah, it's not that feeling, it's the weight. The weight of that mission that they inherited was too heavy. And it was something that was not very recognized. What exactly does that mean? Like, it's not something you could have talked to others? It couldn't be accepted. Yeah.
それが私がアニエスを首都に呼び戻し、軟禁していた理由だ。
Yeah. If Anius actually does something, he's gonna crash out. If Anius actually goes through the mission that she inherited from her mom and her grandmama, he's gonna crash out. He's gonna crash out. Which is why I brought Anius back to the capital and kept her under house arrest.
そちらの遺産の力を一時的に貸してもらう目的もあったが。
Well, I also wanted to temporarily borrow the power of the legacies.
本来の使い方ではないようだが、AI 判定の精度を高めてくれるようでな。
It's a cube. In the middle, it's a cube. Can we see? No, we can't see. Shit, I would need to restart the game. Basically, in the cover of the game, you got Vaughn, you got Anya, you got Reed, you got etc. etc. But at the center, you got a cube. Although it's not its intended use, its original use, it seems to have improved the accuracy of the crisis management AI.
お嬢さんに無茶させないという意味では、お前たちにとっても好都合なんじゃないか?
Isn't it convenient for you all too? That in a sense, it prevents her from making, from doing reckless things. Trueね。
確かに首都の便利や風情にはあまりにでかすぎる話みたいだ。
Certainly, it seems a bit too big for a story for a mere handyman in the capital.
だがそれでも3つ言えることがある。
But I got 3 things I can say to you.
1つ、そのゲネシスは俺たちがアニエスと必死こいて集めてようやく揃えたもんだ。
First, those Genesis are something that we painstakingly gathered together. Oh my god. Together with Anius. Finally.
その意味であんたらが勝手に使うのは筋が通らねえ。取り戻させてもらうぜ。
In that sense, it's unreasonable for you guys to use it like on your own. For your own business wishes. So we're gonna take him back, alright?
そうです。あのガーデンマスターと同じじゃないですか。
That's right. Aren't you the same as that garden master guy?
いかに大義名分があろうと確かにちょっとばかりいただけねえな。
No matter how just the cause is, it's a bit too much. ...
2つ、ハミルトン博士や結社、教会あたりもあんたの計画をまずは見届けるようだが。
Second, Professor Hamilton, the society and the church are also observing your plan.
さっき聞いた説明の真偽を確かめもせず、ただ見過ごすってのは流儀じゃねえ。
To simply overlook the explanation you just said, I just heard, without verifying the truth, its truth, is not my way, is not my creed.
俺自身の役ネタも関係してそうだし、納得できるまで嗅ぎ取らせてもらうぜ。
Ooh, how interesting. Okay, so it's not his bad luck. Oh my god. It seems related to my own circumstances. Oh, so I have to sniff it out until I'm satisfied. Ooh.
僕も博士の考えとは別に真実を確かめさせてもらいます。
Me too. I'd like to confirm the truth separately from the professor's theories. Ooh, who's the professor? Hamilton or Epstein?
ギルドとしても同じです。あらゆる人々の未来に関わるのならば。
It's the same for the guild, especially if it involves the future of all people. ...
そして3つ。何より夢坊とあいつの誕生日会の約束をしたからな。
And third, more than anything above all else, I made a promise to Yumi to throw a birthday party for Anies.
こいつは絶対だ。万が一が起きて依頼を果たせなくなっちまったら困る。
And that is absolutely necessary. If some kind of trouble were to unexpectedly happen, and I couldn't fulfill the request, then it'll be a problem.
その 4SPG のためにもあんたの計画少しばかり延期してもらうぜ。
Yeah. For the sake of that 4SPG, I'll have to postpone your little plan, alright?
なに、有人宇宙飛行なんて未知の領域。トラブルで延期なんて普通にありそうだろ。
Like, come on. Manned spaceflight in unknown territory is unknown territory? And delays due to problems are likely to occur, aren't they?
気を逃す代わりに協力者も増える。そう考えることもできるのではないか。
そうそう。支持率高止まりしてるなら、そのくらい愛嬌ってもんでしょ。
What the hell? What the hell is Aibashi? That's right. If the approval rating remains high, that must be how charming it is. The plan? I don't get it.
やはり君は、ミア、君たち、スプリガンは興味深いな。
As expected, you guys. The Spriggans are quite interesting.
この独断専行何らかのオルタナティブで煮詰めたくはあったが、
発射6分前となります、閣下。
It'll be 6 minutes before the launch, President.
最終フェーズをこのまま開始します。
We will proceed the final phase as planned.
緊急事態以外の停止命令があればカウントダウン0までにお願いします。
Ooh. And we have yet to see Emilia go to space or just go in the sky, because in Kevin's route, I think we saw up to 1. In Reen's route, we saw up to 0. Or was it in Vaughn's route? I forgot. We never saw after. Please issue any stop orders before the countdowns reaches 0.
やれやれ。なんだか大変なことになってるみたいね。
Oh dear. Looks like things have gotten rather serious.
お互い仕事をしましょう。なんならこちらは延期でも構わないから。
Oh, really? Wow. Apparently she said let's work together. In fact, I don't mind postponing it.
余計なことを言うんじゃない。
Chill. Why the soundtrack just drop like that? Don't say unnecessary things now.
だがこの気を逃すリスクも犯せない。
I thought he
キンケイド君、
reached for the blick. For the blicky. However, we cannot afford to miss this opportunity. Kincaid, Qasim, and the rest of you, I am counting on you.
Yes, Mr. President.
Yes, Mr.
最終契
President.
約を果たさせていただきます。輝く炎よ。
いきなり全開で来られますか。しかも本人だけじゃないみたいね。
By spoffing the others.
相変わらずイカスイ武器じゃないか。ニードルガン代わりのブラスターもなかなか高性能だしね。
反則じみてはいようがこの人数差だ。ご容赦願う。久々の戦場、存分にたぎらせてもらうぞ。
させるかよ。
お兄ちゃんも含めて乗り越えさせてもらいます。
お前たち二人との対決はあの秋の体育祭以来だったか。
ええ、あと一歩総合点で及ばなかったけど、
今度は届かせてもらうぜルナ。
ついでに乗らせてもらおうかな。その先を見通すためにもね。
受けて立とう、滅びの剣聖。それでは迎撃任務を開始する。
How do you know that name? That title?